Hey Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Tipsy Tarot. This is your 3-card love reading for February 2021. Figured I'd hop on here mid-month and do a little Valentine's reading. So, for those of you that have been here before, welcome back. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you all here. So the way we're going to do this is we're 3 cards looking at past, present, and future of your love life. This is for any Capricorn who is Sun, Moon, and or Rising, or any Capricorn placement in your chart. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's get into it. So when it comes to your relationships, Capricorn, we are looking at a lot of you have been doing some putting of things together, cleaning house, so to speak, trying to get your things in order. The Chariot is, I believe it's the card of Cancer, and Cancer is all about emotions, and it's about listening to intuition. So I think a lot of you in your relationships, and this is true of single or coupled Capricorns, have just been looking to get things in order. So, you know, if you're single and you're looking for somebody, I think there are a lot of you who have been trying to take inventory of the way that you've been doing things in order to do things differently. And I also think that for those of you that are in relationships, I think that there's, you know, getting things in order, paperwork, or whether it's the way that you communicate, kind of like things maybe have been feeling as though they're out of control, but you are putting them in control. And this makes sense because what we have here is the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is all about like being afraid to make a decision because there are so many different options, and being afraid that you're going to make the wrong one and then you're going to regret your choice. So this is in the past. So, and again, this is 7. So we're talking about when it comes to relationships. So for single Capricorns, this could be that you just had so many different people that you had, you know, could potentially be in relationship with, but you were afraid that you were going to end up choosing the snake in the cup rather than, you know, maybe a crown or a laurel or, you know, somebody worth spending your time and energy on. This is also saying that, like, you know, maybe if you are a coupled Capricorn, this is saying that, like, you know, when it comes to your relationship, maybe there were ways that you could communicate that were better than others. It's almost like when you get into a fight with someone and you say something that you think is fine and it turns out to be a landmine, like that kind of thing. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing because if I do, it's going to end really badly. This could also just be about like the different, life is big, right? And so like this is just about, I want to make sure that in my relationship with this person, in my marriage with this person, I'm making the right decisions so that we move forward in a way that grows our family and our future. And in fact, as we move into the present, we have the Queen of Pentacles, who represents you because she represents earth signs. So you don't have to be a woman to have this energy, this kind of like feminine energy, but there's this feeling that like you made a decision and it worked out in your favor. So, you know, you're looking at the past and you're appreciating what it is that's grown from the choice that you made. So it could be that you picked the right partner, or you picked the right house, or, you know, with this, there can also, the pregnancy has been coming up over and over and over again in these readings, but like there can also be pregnancy. So like, you know, picking the right moment, even if it was something that you're planning on. So yeah, there's just a lot surrounding you in terms of like happiness, grounded. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that for all of you Capricorns, you're presently in a period of growth. You made the right decision and you can trust and appreciate what has come from making that right decision. And in fact, I love this card. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So I know reversal sometimes can just be like that you're not at this energy yet and that there's a bit of a delay or it's slow to come, but this is where you are working toward. I think that the issue, and it's not even an issue, like you're just enjoying this energy so much that like this is just more of the same. It's just that slow, grounded appreciation for what you have. Like this is saying, I worked really hard for what I've accomplished, and now I'm appreciating everything that I've gained from it. So this is saying that like everything moves in your favor. There's a lot of happiness around here. Communication is clear. Emotions are strong. This is saying that, like, if you were single and have recently found a partner, this is saying that, like, that relationship is, you're not single anymore, right? Like, it's in reverse. So this is a person who's no longer on their own. So this is saying that, like, lots of happiness, abundance, emotional wealth, and that, like, if you have an answer to something, or if you have a question about something, the answer is favorable. So let's look at that. Let's look at that Nine of Cups to get a little more insight onto him. So, okay. So again, I think that your appreciation for the moment that you're in and that you're going to continue to be in, I think, okay, this is interesting. So again, this is kind of the same thing that I was talking about. It's like you may have gotten some sort of invitation for something. Again, we're talking about options. So maybe it's like invitations of love, you know, lovers coming in, asking you to go out to dinner, come join me on this romantic getaway, come do this thing with me. It could even be, you know, if we're talking about letters, we're talking about offers. Offers and invitations, but there were so many of them that it was like, I don't know which path to take. What do I do? And I think there was a lot of like beating yourself up over like, I don't want to make the wrong decision, because if I do, it's going to lead me in the wrong direction, and I don't want to have to go backwards to have to like redo everything that I've created because of this one bad decision. And I think what's interesting about this is that all of the beating yourself up that you've done has been in your head, because if you look at this card, there's no bad direction to go in, right? Like, it's all beautiful greenery. It's all like, it all leads to the mountain, because that's what life is. And so this is saying that, like, as you come into the future, there's even this feeling of like, I've made it. Lots of success, lots of happiness with your relationship, and feeling as though like, communication is clear with you and your loved one. There's a sense of like nurturing, like you feel nurtured by the love that you're experiencing. This is wonderful. This is a wonderful energy for you, Capricorn. You deserve to be taken care of. Yeah, I feel like also like there's this feeling of like you being nurtured and you being taken care of, and like you being happy that you chose the person, or that you chose to communicate your thoughts and feelings in a way to your person who like it fed you emotionally. And so you can, you're coming into a new phase, because of the decisions that you made that worked in your favor. And in fact, our final message for this reading is believe and trust. So I think that, especially for earth signs, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to trust your intuition, because that's what this is asking you to do, right? Like, water sign energy is all about like trusting that your emotions are all the proof you need. And earth signs are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it needs to be grounded in evidence in order for it to be real. And in intuition is just like too hippy dippy, blah, 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 like, Neptunian, like, ooh, for someone who's a Capricorn and needs there to be like solid proof. And this energy was saying like, just trust your gut, just trust your gut. And Capricorn's like, no, no, though, like, give me some sort of proof. And I think that you did trust and believe your gut. You listened to your intuition, and that intuition led you to the right decision. And so the lesson that you learned from this is keep trusting and believing in yourself, because that intuition is all you need to know in order to make the best decision about your life. All right, Capricorn, this is a beautiful reading. I'm so happy for you. Please let me know in the comments or email me how this is all shaping up for you in terms of your love life. I love to communicate with you guys through this channel, so you can email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me about information concerning that. Otherwise, give it a like, give it a subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you for the general reading in March. Have a wonderful month or rest of the month, and happy Valentine's Day, Capricorn.